Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm going to show you one of my finds that I had from the Greenberg show on January 4th and 5th of this year. It is a pre-war Lionel number 38. It's been done over. It's been repainted. Has a few things on it that really don't belong. I will pull out another one I have here to show you more just how many modifications they did to this and to show you what a real one looks like. So for now, I'm going to back the camera off and we'll run this baby so you can see just how well it does pull. I haven't counted yet, but quite a few original cars that it would be pulling. Maybe not. I'm going to correct myself. I think this was actually designed for the passenger cars myself, but I thought it looked cool. Pulling these little ballast cars, a couple gondolas, cattle car, and a caboose. This is the way it ran right after I got home. I put it on the tracks, and I was lucky enough, it was a great value, the deal that I got on this. So one more look like this. Let's see, it goes really well. And I'm going to pull it off. I'll get the other one I have here and we'll do a little comparison. I'll be right back. I'm back. This is the original that I have, number 38. Of course, this is the repaint. It's quite obvious some of the things that are not supposed to be here. 3 of those. This is just supposed to be the one. On this end, it has a whistle. That's supposed to be a steam whistle and a bell. This end just has the light. On this one that they redid, I don't know if they lost the bell or what, but they just put 3 of these in, I guess just to fill that hole also. Originally 2, on the very early ones, on the passenger cars, there would be a lanyard coming from a passenger car to these that you would wire into to get down to the passenger car to make the lights work. You can see on this one here, the original, it has the writing on it. It's just a stamped writing. It's not embossed or anything. Very primitive, very cool. You can see the manual reverse right here. This one has the same thing on it also. These engines, they were made from 1913 through 1924, non-stop. The variations, they had black, olive, gray, maroon, dark green, brown. There were, I'm finding here, 8 types. One way to change, date these also is the type of staunches that are up here. These are the pinched type. They made the type that was spun also for these, to hold these in on a lathe. It looked pretty cool, but this is not. This is the later version, so is this. Also on these engines, they have die-cast cow catchers on both ends. Both ends have the hook type couplers, they're latches, you just hook on. Brass handrails, brass inserts here, no windows. Another interesting thing is the 38 could also be a number 53. They use the same cab, but they used, I believe, the same frames. There were different frames that came out too. That's how you can date all the 38s. The frames were different styles. There's so many different things that they do with these. I mean, they manufactured these 11 years, and in that time frame, they were developing and evolving so much that it's hard to keep up with. On each end, there it is. See that they have a nice little emblem. As I said, this is an original, as far as I can tell. And you can tell because of, I don't know if you can see these or not, but there's a big run right here. A big run right here. When Lionel originally painted their trains and engines and everything, they would just simply take the shell, dip it in paint, and then hang it on a production line or a rack and let it dry. So any extra paint here, that's how you know it's an original, you have runs. Normally you don't want that, but in this case it's good to see them. And the undercarriage is real basic. I think this also is cool too, these die-cast wheels on these. They're not the normal sintered metal type that they had before, or die-cast, whatever the heck it was, the materials that made it up. These are actually steel. I can stick a magnet to it. Really cool. So that's really it, folks. It's a nice small little engine. I found this one here at a very good price. Couldn't pass it up at all. And it worked, which really surprised me. Usually I find these things and they just don't want to run. Also with the cars, you've seen these before also. They're cool, they're little. They're just sheet metal pressed. I'm gonna go closer to them, I'll be right back. There we go. These are just sheet metal. This little light gauge, but I think they look really cool behind it because of just how they're set up. They look like real mining cars. I also have some work kits in here. Extra hooks in case we lose a hook. Pick. I found these at a show too. And a rake. These are all cast. They're not brass, but they're painted to look like they're brass, but kind of cool. Some old barrels. Same thing with the, that's a pressed sheet metal cattle car and caboose. Same thing with the gondolas. All right, folks, that's really it. I may make another one down the road here shortly, but for right now, that's it. This is just about the 38 that I found at the show. I thought was really cool. Who knows? Like I said, it could be a 53. I don't really know. All right, that's it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Help support my tiny little channel here. And have a good day. Keep them running. There's the new Christmas tree. See you on the next one.